We're down here tonight at Eden at Judgement Sundays. We're going in right now to talk to Judge Jules about why this is San Anne's busiest night and this year's Radio 1 weekend.
Judgement Sundays, how are we feeling?
Judge Jules, Judgement Sunday, another Sunday, another Ibiza.
Yeah, on the one hand, I was trying to think how many times I've been to Ibiza recently, because clearly I've been here more than any other overseas destination outside the UK.
Yeah.
And, well, this is our 10th season,
year.
so just doing Judgement Sundays, I've been to Ibiza 150 odd times, and obviously before Judgement Sunday started, I probably came here another 50 to 100 times. So I think that makes me almost eligible to apply for a Spanish passport, doesn't it?
What's 10 years? What's the secret to success? You know, how do you keep something like this going?
A few things really. I mean, finding DJs that are going to blow up massively very early. I mean, the list of people who we had for a couple of seasons who went on to be here. I mean, it's just with the exception of Paul Van Dyke, virtually everybody on the trance scene's played here loads. Tiesto, Armin, Ferry Corsten, Eddie Halliwell, all done it lots. And we've always really spotted people before they come on the radar, or rather, you know, whilst when they're already big in clubbers' eyes, but some of the other promoters here are a bit, you know, they've virtually got to see somebody's name in lights on a billboard to realise they're sort of big. And obviously being in the thick of things, it's easier for me to kind of spot people. But it's not just about spotting any old DJ because you think they might pull a crowd. They've got to be right for what we do. We're a sort of trancey club, but it's kind of trancey with, like we like to put a variety of different DJs in. People who understand a bit the holiday market, where this is Ibiza, so you're going to get a crowd who are into their music, but at the same time, you can't. It's not like playing Fabric in London or something like that, which is a very, very underground club. It is, you know, you've got to be mindful of the fact that people are on holiday. So the people who've worked, the DJs who've worked best for us and probably in Ibiza in general, are those who sort of understand that, getting the balance right between sort of entertainment and education, which is the two kind of things on the scales of justice, if you like. I mean, the other thing about Judgement is it's about theatre. The amount we pour into kind of entertainers, tonight there'll probably be 50 or 60 different entertainers in the club, all around doing different things.
Show.
It's a combination of show and music. And, you know, when I actually worked on the movie Kevin and Perry. I put the soundtrack together for it, and in its silly way, you know, because it is a sort of tongue-in-cheek movie, it does actually capture the flavour of what Ibiza's about. Where you've got to have pyrotechnics, you've got to have smoke, it's got to be the best clubbing experience of people's lives. And I can put my hand on my heart and say that I genuinely think that's what we deliver to people. And the fact we've existed for 10 years, we're the busiest night that has probably ever been in San Antonio, is all the evidence that proves that I think we're getting it right in that respect.
Radio 1. Tonight, what you're recording for tonight is going to go on air for next weekend.
For next weekend, and of course next weekend is it's a really, really big weekend in the season. And I mean, what makes it all the more significant is actually as you hit August, the UK market dwindles a little bit in Ibiza because the Italians come to town. It becomes more expensive because there's a lot of families. So, but Radio 1 almost bucks the trend and actually drags people here in a week when other resorts suffer a little bit because the British youth market tends to go away in kind of late June through to July and then in September, but not so much in August because it's quite expensive as well.
Yeah, sure.
But Radio 1 completely reverses that trend.
Can we talk a little bit about the changes that have happened? I mean, the last time DJ Sounds caught up with you was on a balcony at Mambo, and since then it's changed to Ibiza Rocks. And last year was absolutely rocking. How was that change for you? Going from
Well,
doing
I mean, my show's on a Friday, and my show's too late to be done in any of the bars because you can't do kind of outdoor stuff beyond midnight. And obviously with the hour time difference, my show starts at 11 p.m. So I actually didn't do that the last couple of years. But I mean, so I've been to. So I didn't go to Tong's show at Ibiza Rocks last year, but I've been to Ibiza Rocks to see the band lots. Yeah. And it's an amazing venue. I mean, it's fully it occupies a whole block. It should almost be called Ibiza Rocks Block because it's a hotel that covers an entire block on all four corners. So it kind of encloses the noise, and it's got a beautiful stage, and it's a really fun vibe there.
The crowd absolutely loves you. There's something, you've got this relationship with them. Every time you go out there to play, there's cameras clicking. There's, is that just something that you thrive on? Is it something that keeps you?
I love what I do, and I think hopefully that's infectious. I don't, I'm not on. I've been doing it long enough to not be on some big sort of ego trip.
No, not at all. But that's my point.
I just love what I do, and I think ultimately, if you love what you do, you fool nobody. I've seen DJs come and go whilst I've still been sort of doing relatively well career-wise, and the majority of them have come and gone because they've just looked a bit bored. For some people, there is only so much energy that so many years of energy that you can pour into kind of DJing. But for me, the passion really hasn't waned. Which isn't to say every gig's as good as every other one. I might find Friday night, ironically, I did a gig that was quite small and quite and it was disappointingly attended, which is a nice reality check. Just in the middle of a period where everything else seems utterly rammed. So you need. Not everything's brilliant, but the majority are, and I just think that you've got to pour your heart and spirit into it.